Today we learned that Palantir has got a brand new partnership. So we need to talk about what this is and why it's significant. So here is the official announcement. pltr Circular Innovations enhances logistics and operations with Palantir technologies in strategic collaboration. pltr is a transformative leader in the plastic waste upcycling sector, and they proudly announce a strategic collaboration today with Palantir. This partnership signifies a major step in integrating advanced AI technology into pltr environmental efforts, particularly focusing on refining supply chain logistics for plastic waste feedstock and optimizing operational processes. So just in case you've never heard of this company before, because I know I definitely hadn't, they are a Canadian plastic upcycling company. The collaboration will commence with the implementation of Palantir's Foundry and Artificial Intelligence platform at pltr's patent-pending Primus plant as a beta test. This initiative is aimed at harnessing the power of Palantir's technology to optimize operational efficiencies, resource management, and decision-making processes. We have seen this time and time again, how Palantir can be valuable in operational efficiencies, optimizing companies to be as efficient as they possibly can be. Resource management, making sure you have the right amount of staff. We see this in the healthcare sector with Palantir all the time. And then making sure those members of staff are on the right tasks at the right time. And more importantly than maybe all of that, decision-making processes. Giving the businesses what they need to allow them to make the best business critical decisions at the right time. Importantly, the insights gained from this implementation will greatly inform the design and development of the upcoming pltr Maximus facility, ensuring it is built with the most advanced and optimized processes. So they're going to utilize the insights that they gained from this implementation with Palantir's Foundry and AIP, and then use that to inform the design and development of their new facility. After the beta test, we plan to extend this technology to our pltr Maximus. Now, I don't know if that's already in the contract, or whether they are saying if Palantir are very useful, we will then look to expand our contract with them, adding user seats in, whatever that may be, I'm not sure. But let's just see what else has been said here. So Palantir's lead on the Canadian commercial side of the business said, "We are excited to work with pltr, and we see our software being used by a company at the forefront of the environmental sector. This collaboration is a testament to our commitment to working with mission-driven companies of all sizes across Canada, helping them unlock the potential of their data. So there are 4 reasons as to why I think this is a big deal. Now, clearly any contract, any partnership that Palantir get is really bullish, and it's a good thing for us investors, and we should absolutely care about it. But I like to try and break them down and dig in a little bit deeper than the surface level and try and understand why this may be a good thing for the business moving forward. So with this one, the first thing is that this is yet another sector that Palantir is providing value in, the environmental sector. Now, I think Palantir have had some different contracts in the past within this sector, but they don't come up often. We normally hear about healthcare, we hear about maybe the sporting industry, we hear about other industries that Palantir are working with, but we don't really hear that much about the environmental sector. And even if we did, this is yet another example of a contract Palantir are getting in a different sector. The total addressable market is massive. The next reason this is important is because it's a Canadian company. Now, as Palantir investors, we want both the government side of Palantir and the commercial side of Palantir growing. We want to see rapid growth in both areas, because we want Palantir to be as diversified as possible. Now, for quite a while, we are seeing very, very strong growth on the commercial side of Palantir, but a lot of that commercial side is very focused on the US contracts that Palantir are getting. This is an example of them diversifying globally. This is a partnership with a Canadian company, and this means that they are diversifying their revenue. They are not just having all of their partnerships and all of their money coming from US commercial businesses. And we're seeing this more and more as time goes on. Number 3, obviously, with a partnership, with a contract announcement, you would expect money to follow. You would expect there to be a certain amount of money that Palantir are being paid to provide their software to pltr. Now, I don't know how much this is yet, but obviously any money moving to Palantir is good for us investors. But this leads on to the 4th reason that I think is one of the most important here. And that is that pltr, as we saw in the announcement there, is implementing both Foundry and AIP. Now, it didn't specify, but I imagine they maybe were looking at adding AIP. They were excited about that, how that could help them in their business. And maybe Palantir managed to actually upsell Foundry to them, explaining that without the ontology, without the infrastructure in place, AIP wouldn't be as beneficial as it could be. Maybe that happened, maybe it didn't, but either way, it is showing the intricate relationships between the Palantir platforms and how a business can actually have more than one operation at one time, which then of course is beneficial to Palantir. The more value and the more products that they can supply a particular company, the less likely it is that that company looks elsewhere because of the stickiness of Palantir. Let me know your thoughts on this new partnership in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back shortly with another video.